We'll be Ranger Dog. We live. L-I-V-E. L-I-V-E. Which I was a little worried about going live this morning because I did not have any data at all until about 5 minutes ago. Num 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 num. Nah, not bad coffee. Num nums. Oh, num nums. Oh, Mr. Ranger. Num nums with Mr. Ranger. Mr. Ranger. Mr. Ranger. Sorry about that. I had to clean my nostrils out. Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Welcome. Happy Asuba Duba. Ranger. Happy Friday. Friday. It's here. The 16th of February, 2018. Turn it off a little bit so save a little power. So yes, this morning I decided I'm gonna drink some truck stop coffee. Instead of percolating my own coffee. So that's what I'm doing this morning. A little update on Mr. Ranger Doggy. Mr. Ranger Doggy, I think, is doing better on the coughing situation. Not the coffee situation, but the coughing situation. He didn't do it hardly at all last night. I think maybe once through the night. And it seems like he slept pretty decent. So we're still going to play it by ear for in the morning. And like I said, I did not have any data signal this morning until like about 5 minutes before I went live. I had no data signal last night. Once I got done with my live broadcast, I went inside. I actually took Ranger for a walk, went inside, came out to monetize my video. Got back online last night, and I had no data there was no data. And I thought that had something to do with the phone service, but it was local here. It was the local cellular antenna, because the Flying J truck stop's Wi-Fi was not even working. So I didn't get anything to respond to last night, and I had somebody out there shooting me a private message, and I couldn't get to that last night, so I apologize. So we're cruising in at 4 minutes after the hour in my neck of the woods. I'm Mr. Ranger. I'm Mr. Ranger. He's my boo-boo. He's my boo-boos. Good stuff. So I apologize. It says I had to reconnect. I guess I lost my, like I said, there's spotty service here today. Nope. Here. Oh yeah. Just rub his chest, his throat. He starts to cough a little bit like that. Let me turn down the heat a little bit in here for Mr. Ranger. So yeah, last night we went to bed. It was like in the low 70s, I want to say. I had my pop-up top up and open because it was warm last night. Well, I woke up about 1:15 this morning. Like, holy schmolies. The wind was blowing. Cold air was creeping into the bus like crazy. So I shut the topper, brought the topper down, topped off the generator, the Jenny, turned the heater on, and it's been super duper, super cozy in here ever since. So, but yeah, it's probably about 38, 39, but with the wind chill, you're looking at maybe like 29, 30 degrees, somewhere around there. So it's cold outside. It's cold outside, but it's so cozy in here. I'm Mr. Ranger Dog. Oh, got a little bit of Ranger Dog slobbers. Ranger Dog slobbers. These my boo-boos. Yes, he is. Mr. Ranger Dog, such a good buddy to have. Oh, such a good buddy to have. Give him some Ranger lovins. Give him some Ranger lovins. Oh, Mr. Boo-Boos. Oh, Mr. Boo-Boos. Mr. Boo-Boos. So yeah, I've been thinking about this kennel cough situation. Oh, good morning. Oh, good morning. I can't see. I gotta get it closer to the screen so I can see who you are and say my good mornings. Oh. Well, good morning, Ass Muncher iPod. Hello from Canada. Well, hello, Canada. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. I like your Cheech and Chong pictures there. Cheech and Chong. Hey, speaking of Cheech and Chong, check this out. Ass Muncher. Ass Muncher. Ass Muncher. There you go. There's some Chong. There's a Chong sticker right there. Thanks for hanging out and joining in this morning in the old VW. The old VW bus. Yeah, there we go. How to get the thing to focus. Focus, Danielson. So yeah, I was just hanging out here with Mr. Ranger Dog. Mr. Ranger Dog. I was just giving some Ranger Dog him some attention. Some attention this morning. He's doing much better. He's doing much better. Still has a little bit of a cough, but I think the Benadryls are helping him out quite a bit. Yes, I live in a 1970 VW bus in the great state of Oklahoma. So yes, I live in America. America! Fun, yeah. Good old Canada. Yep. Thanks for popping in here. Been to a powwow in Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma's known for their powwows. I have never been to a powwow. I think it'd be pretty cool to go watch one. But I have never been to a powwow. Yep, Oklahoma's known for the powwows. It's steep in Native American history here, which is really groovy. So we're cruising in here at 10 minutes after the hour here in my neck of the woods, and also in your neck of the woods, whatever the case may be. Alberta, Canada. Alberta, Canada. Isn't that up on the east side of Canada? That's not the west coast side. That's the east coast side, if I'm thinking about my geography right. Alberta, that's the French. That's the French. Oh, the west? Well, see, I don't know squat. I was thinking Alberta, I think that was the French part, because I know there's a big part of Canada that speaks a lot of French. Well, now I know Alberta is on the west part. Is it anywhere close to Vancouver? BC, that's cool. I've been to Vancouver. I actually worked in Washington, North Washington, a little town called Bellingham, Washington. And every once in a while I would cruise over to BC and check out the fine greenery on that side. Oh, Mr. Ranger, he got a little coughing going on. But that's what you heard there. That's the signs of kennel cough. That's the, I haven't diagnosed him, but we're pretty sure that's what's going on. He has a vet checkup tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, he was. That sounds nasty. I know it sounds like he's puking, but it's just a common sound of kennel cough. It sounds like they're trying to hack something up. It's been worse. And when I called yesterday to the vet to get him into the vet, scheduled in, they suggested get him onto Benadryl. And it seems like it's helped him out through the night. So we'll see how it all goes. Thanks for your concern there. I appreciate it. iPod. I do. I do. So, this weekend's big plans for yours truly is, when I get off work today, I'm going to drive the VW bus back out to the country, and I'll be staying out in the country on a friend's property tonight. Then in the morning, I'll get up, take Mr. Ranger Dog to the veterinarian clinic. Once I get done at the veterinarian clinic, I'm going to go help my friend install an attic ladder. Once we get that installed, I will head north up to my mom's place and hang out with her for the rest of the weekend. Basically, yeah. Right now, I'm staying in a truck stop parking lot. I'm using my own data signal right now. Their Wi-Fi here is not too well. We didn't have we didn't have any signal at all last night, and no data signal at all. Yep, I basically can kind of live where I want to live. Captain Fantastic? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of Captain Fantastic. I will have to check it out. Excuse me. I myself have a little bit of a cough. We're cruising in. Cool off-grid movie. Cool. Captain Fantastic. Thank you so much for, I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. If you don't mind, once this broadcast is over, this live stream is over with, the video will process and upload basically almost instantly to my YouTube channel. Please leave another comment because these comments will disappear once the live stream's over with. But please leave me a comment so I can remember Captain Fantastic. But yeah, here in my neck of the woods, it was nice the past 2 days. Thank you iPod. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ass Muncher iPod. I think that's one unique name for a channel. Ass Muncher iPod. Anywho, yeah, the past 2 days it was in the upper six. Yesterday it was like almost 82 degrees here. Very nice, very nice. And then the cold front hit last night, and it's probably with the wind chill around 29, 30, 31 degrees out there with the wind chill. It's cold, but I got my generator going, my little electric space heater going. Yeah, I got me a box of vanilla cookies. I know, but they're empty. I couldn't throw them in the garbage can, so they're laying right there. I'll throw them away after a bit. But yeah, they're calling for some possible rain today. It rained a little bit last night. I woke up with a few taps of rain on the top of the bus. I was like, oh, went back to sleep. But yeah, welcome aboard the old VW bus. I'll give you the grand tour. Of course, there's Mr. Ranger Dog hanging out. That's it. That where Mr. Ranger Dog is sitting at, that folds down to a full bed. That's where we sleep at night. I have my head facing the back. Ranger sleeps over in this area somewhere, but it makes to a full bed. This is my topper. That pops up, but I got it down right now because it's cold. There's a cot right up here, so somebody can sleep up here if they like. Of course, that's my toilet paper. That's my toilet paper. That's an essential stuff. Up here's that's the pilot seat, and that's the co-pilot seat. This is where I keep all my dry foods, my coffee machine's down there. If you go watch my live stream from last night, I give a little tutorial on this. This is an old sink. That used to be a sink. Of course, that's what they call the jump seat. And that's it. That's the quick tour. That's the quick and easy tour of my home. My home. I did a live vlogcast last night. I go live every morning, every morning at 6 a.m. Central Time in America. I'm pretty sure there's a Central Time. No, you guys have the same time zones as America, so you would be on the West Coast time. So it's probably, well, it's like 4:18 in your neck of the woods. So I go on at 4 o'clock in the morning West Coast time, 7 o'clock in the morning East Coast time, which would be 6 o'clock Central Time in my neck of the woods. So yes, every morning I do a live coffee talk from the old VW bus. And also 5:18. So yeah, that means you're on mountain time, Alberta. So that means, oh cool, yeah, you're on mountain time if it's 5:18. So you're 1 hour behind us because it's 6:18 here. But I also do a daily edited vlog. I've been putting out over a year now, about a year, coming up on a year and a half. And so every evening I put out a little day. It's not live. It's just a daily edited vlog of little snippets of my day, what's gone on with me in my day. Mostly just me saying hellos, and I'm at work because I work a lot. But yeah, I live in a 1970 VW bus, and unfortunately I drive sometimes, and yes, I pay for a 2013 Volkswagen Jetta that I acquired during a divorce that I was not supposed to have. Not the divorce, but the car. Obviously I was supposed to have the divorce. But so yeah, that's my life in a nutshell right there. And you know, I'm always got the nomadic state of mind, you know. Nomadic state of mind. Oh, night shift, huh? I used to work night shifts, different jobs, years and years ago. Now that I'm older, I don't know if I definitely couldn't do that. I worked daytime at an auto parts warehouse. Auto parts warehouse. So we're rolling in at 20 minutes after the hour here on the 16th, Mr. Ranger Dog, 16th of February, 2018. Wow. So yeah, I've owned this old VW bus going on, well, it's 18 years now. 18 years I've been driving VW buses. 18 years. Mechanics. Well, if you're young, I would say go for it. Older you get, it's not so much your brain, it's just like it's like your body slows down. So yes, I do a live coffee talk from the VW bus. Some weekends, these past few weeks, some weekends at my mother's, so I do a live coffee talk from my mom's house. But yep, I do one every morning. And all is welcome. All is welcome. It's just kind talk with kind folk. Yeah, I stayed in, like I said, I utilize truck stops here in Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma City area. And as you can see, there's some folks that stayed here last night. That van you see by that car, that is a very common van to see with folks who are living the van life, like me. Those vans, they can convert any way they want to, make it any way they want to, and be very stealthy. I, in my van, am not very stealthy. My van is not an eyesore. It's definitely not an eyesore. It's what you call eye candy. A lot of people take pictures of my van. A lot of people take pictures, ask me about it, which I don't mind at all. But being stealthy like those other vans, you can literally park in almost anywhere that allows, you know, general parking, you know, up to, you know, a couple days, and boondock for a couple days. That's basically what it's called. Hey, I'm just me, man. I'm just me. That's just a little of my life. I decided to start sharing bits and pieces of my life with the world, and start this YouTube channel way back in 2015. I thought it'd be interesting to share the bits and pieces of my life in and around the old VW bus. So when you say I'm pretty cool, I'm just me. But thank you, I appreciate it. I'm very humbled and grateful for your kind words. But I decorated this old bus in these interesting tie-dye looking colors, very colorful interior, way back in 2004, as like basically a temporary experiment. Everything, most of the stuff you see, like, here, let me turn some lights on. like all the clouds, all that stuff is fabric that I bought at different fabric shops and Walmart and whatnot. And like this, that's just wallpaper. And I took everything out because everything's wood. Took it all out, covered it, put it back in, and that's like better than headliner. And also, it helped insulate it even better. So all this fabric in here helps hold the heat in nicely. So I did that back in 2004 as a temporary experiment. And here it is, 2018. Thank you, I appreciate it. What do you think, Mr. Ranger Dog? And a little bit about Mr. Ranger Dog. Mr. Ranger Dog came hanging out in my life back in 2014 when I moved back to Oklahoma. I was living in Southern California, and then my dad got sick and ended up passing away, so I came back because my mom lives here. And that's when I met Mr. Ranger Dog. Mr. Ranger Dog came into my life. Mr. Ranger Dog's about between 9 and 11 years old. He has hip dysplasia. He started getting bad hip dysplasia back in September, and since then he's been on medication for that. He likes to play disc golf. So do I. Come Mr. Ranger Dog. But yep, that's how long I've had Mr. Ranger Dog, or not had him. He's had me, as Mark Fun Jones likes to say. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm his fourth owner. He suffers from separation anxiety because everybody who's been in his life is basically split on him, except for me, of course. So that's why he goes everywhere with me, everywhere. This summer he's going to either be staying at my friend James's house with his puppy dog friends, or Mr. Ranger's going to be staying at a puppy dog daycare, because it gets way hot here in the summertime, so he can't be hanging out in a VW van or a Jetta during the summertime. It's not bad at all in the wintertime because, you know, it's insulated. Just body heat alone in any car, and especially my bus, will help keep it warm. So he stays warm and cozy in the wintertime wherever I'm at. This past summer I was staying in a friend's camper, little camper trailer, and when I'd go to work, Mr. Ranger Dog would play Houdini and escape, but it was out in the country, so he'd just hang out outside until Daddy got home. Oh, I'm just me. Yeah, he came into, like I said, he came bebopping like it's 2014. And then when I went through my divorce, my ex-wife, she didn't want to keep Ranger Dog with her because he would always chew up her socks when he never chewed up my socks. One thing he's ever done was nuzzle through the garbage because he loves human food. But he would sometimes chew up her socks or chew up her shirts when he'd get mad, especially when we would have to leave him at the house. So she just said, "Here, you just keep him." Of course, he was my buddy anyway. So ever since then, we've been basically living in the VW bus full time since my divorce began. What's up, Mr. Radio Dog? So we're rolling in at 30 minutes after the hour. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. I do. And thank you. Thank you, Ask Muncher iPod, for stopping in and saying hello. That's a unique name for a YouTube channel. Very groovy. Very groovy. I understand, got to get back to work. Yep, I'm going to get all ready and head to work shortly myself. So for everybody else that'll be tuning in through the day, thank you. And happy Friday. And as always, you know, you can stay tuned for my Type 2 daily vlog. It's a daily vlog that comes out every evening. Every evening, it's little snippets of my life. The Type 2, meaning my bus, the name of my VW bus is actually a Type 2 transporter, a T2 transporter. So there's the name for my Type 2 vlog. So that comes out every evening. And also you can catch me every morning for coffee talk. So be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every single moment of the day, because you never know. You never ever know when those moments will change. Because they do. Because they're just a series of moments. And the folks that's in those moments, be grateful for them too. Peace. Love. And Volkswagen grease.